Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here's the daily CRUMB, help you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyways, hey. Well, I could bring my mic out and speak a little quieter, but let's speak a little. Yeah. Anyways, it's a little later than what I was doing, and it's morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Iwishhewouldhavejusthitme, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, also Christianica Superstar. Yeah. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Hey, it's the Sunday, and I needed to get another one of these in. Like I said, this helps me still at the mother's place, a wee different angle. You can see the barbecue, you see a tree over here, another neighbor's house over there. So the other neighbor's house yesterday, because I was just shifted that way. And I got this cool amethyst that I just cleaned up. My mother gave me, because it was right beside my bed where I'm sleeping. And look at those. Yeah, special. Okay, here we go. Special. I got Natalie's book here. I found my other cards, and I found this little slot thing that hold the cards. So let's dive into her today. Ow. And pray and put out those energies. I'm going to get sponsors. I'm going to check the hit shows. I'm going to go to some other RV places, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll get one donated to really start off this Begin Within Home Foundation. It's always what I've wanted to do with my store and everything. Give back to the community. Give back to those not-for-profits that need some private funding, so it can't be cut. And so that they can do the programs that work, so they can continue to work, right? Some of their funding, they only get it funded one time. Anyway, so here we grow. We'll grab a little self-care card. I borrowed from my mother again. A self-care card. Well, that's just going to go like that, and that is fine. I'm going to get that out of there. Oh, I didn't put them all away. Let me stick them in the middle now. Oh yeah, I did, but it when I shuffled it had connection up on top again. Whoa, here we go. I'm gonna get these done before those little puppies come out. There we go. Well, it's the same thing. And then we have silence on the bottom, and on the top we have magnificence. Oh, Tina Lynn Fiore. Oh, she's magnificent. Okay, one of my beautiful soul sisters, diamond beauties. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace, right? The world needs your light. If you ain't you, the world's going to miss out. So who going to be you? And that was the top card, right? And then the silence on the bottom. Rest your mind. Silence is good self-care, right? The still, quiet voice, and having that awareness. Getting quiet, and then we have awareness of what's kind of scattering around in there. Because we have thousands of thoughts, us human beings, thousands of thoughts. And it's a trick to become aware of all those thoughts. How can we silence that mind when we want to be unsilenced? We've kept the silence for so long, now it's time to be unsilenced. And what is that card there? Look at that, I just don't want to cover up the MQ. I amuse myself. This might not have been a good spot because that's the stairs right down there. And I just leaned down to get this card. Probably would have been wiser to maybe get out of my chair. So it's a good thing you didn't witness me toppling ass over tea kettle. Here we go. Wait, see, it's the waiting again. I'm in this place where I'm just got to wait to find out how things are going to go. Sometimes the core processes or just anything. You know, when you're baking a cake, you know, sometimes it comes to a point where you just got to wait. There ain't nothing you can do. And you don't want to keep opening up the oven or else you're going to make that cake drop or whatever that is. So honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. Instead of rushing to do something again, right? It's hard for us human beings to just be. Isn't it sometimes? I don't know. How's that grow for you? How's that grow for you? Let's stick that in the center. Let's move this to the side. Okay. Thank you. My therapy. No, here we go. Therapy for me. Okay. Maybe these will just go like this right here. And then you can see them like that right there. How's that? And here's a book of thoughts on new beginnings. Not a book of thoughts, a box. The box of thoughts on new beginnings. Here we go. Box of thoughts on new beginnings. These tiny little cards. Here we go. Tiny little cards over here. There's teeny little cards. They're just so cute little cards. There's too many. We just want one. We can read two, but let's just do one. Just one. And that one was kind of sticking up. There's lots that want to come out. Here we go. Got lots on thoughts on new beginnings. And here we go. We're all in that waiting for that next direction, that next step. Where do we grow from here? Oh, God only knows. There we go. So that's clear. Just flew right out. Good things happen that we can't believe. When was the last time some good thing happened? You couldn't believe it. Or how many of us go, oh no, it's too good to be true. And some things are, absolutely. Every calling is great when greatly pursued. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. Every calling is great when greatly pursued. What is that passion that you have? It's great. You know, it's not chasing after things. When it's pursued, I don't know how. Okay, I'm hung up on that word. But that's okay, because we're slowing down. It is that resting. Every calling is great when greatly pursued. When you put that in, put your heart and soul into it, what you're feeling called to do, what you was made for. That's our purpose here. It's just to be who we were made to be. Who we choose to be. I choose to be how God made me to be. Okay, I can't make it any better than that. Who knows? I always go to the source's mouth. Go into the source's mouth. How's that for you? Wait, 8 minutes. Let's just do open here to here. Wakey time. Wakey time. And I'm in page 101. Chapter 23 is called Breaking Point, and we're in the wakey time. Wakey time. I frenetically walked those city streets, always moving, burning a path up the West End hill. One day, I noticed an older man puttering in front of his yard, a severe grump. Eventually, I have to say hi. Growing up rural does that. I carry a small town girl's heart, no matter how large a city. It gives me a boost to extend warmth to others. It seems lonely. He seems lonely, like me. One afternoon, I gave my brightest smile to discover his name was Trapper. He is quite a character, not a people-pleasing bone in his body. Blunt. Our friendship truly started on a tough day. Dee and I are at odds, with him perpetually unemployed in our apartment. The only place is to run out the door. Passing Trapper that day, his face cracks into a softer version to invite me for a coffee. Why wouldn't I thought. I certainly don't want to go back to the war zone with Dee quite yet. Sure, Trapper, I said with a relieved hesitation. Trapper leads us up his short, cracked sidewalk into his brittle bachelor pad, the walls infused with nicotine. His few things had their place. Trapper's an actual rough act, I soon learned. Oh, there you go. You want to know more? on silence, Natalie Chilton, right on the 10 minutes. So that's beautiful. When we open up, we don't know. So when was the time that you opened up, right, and you received? When was that time you got silent? When was the last time you were able to quiet your mind and become aware of what you're thinking? What is it that lights your fire? I don't know. How can you open up a little more today? How can you rest a little more today? How can you quiet your mind just a little more today? I don't know. What's that all say to you, beautiful beings? What's that all say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because you know it. This world needs you. Your magnificence too. But thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing this day, every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.